Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight for Eyewitness News at 11. I'm Shelby Pay. In an effort to make Oneida County and Utica a semiconductor leader, New York State awarded the county and SUNY Poly funding for development. Our Eyewitness News reporter Jessica Landman has that story.
Today, local and state officials met at Dan Foss on the SUNY Polytechnic Institute campus to discuss programs and funding for semiconductor research and development here in Oneida County. $4 million was announced to go toward a program to teach students about manufacturing semiconductors.
There's the $4 million capital grant, which is going to help with the school's processing and packaging plant, which will make it an epicenter for semiconductor research, education, and training. So that'll be specific to the student body population, right? In the hopes that the folks who are studying in the semiconductor space will have the proper facilities, the proper training and education that will better prepare them for the future.
Another $10 million was given to Oneida County to help diversify the technology workforce.
The center will train both traditional and non-traditional students with the capacity of up to 150 people annually. And what's equally important is this is a collaborative approach. Semiconductor and supply chain companies like Danfoss, Wolfspeed, Micron, and Mellon Micro are part of the effort, along with the Workforce Development Board of Utica and local community colleges. Collectively, they are establishing coursework and developing wraparound services that address the challenges that have prevented people from entering or re-entering the workforce. Ultimately, this center will make it possible for more people in the Mohawk Valley to participate in the 21st century economy.
Although there is no specific timeline at the moment as to when this program will start, they hope to get it up and running very soon. Reporting in Utica, I'm Jessica Landman, Eyewitness News.
And the federal funding awarded to Micron will also have a huge effect on Oneida County. Here's what County Executive Anthony Pacenti thinks of the announcement.
Last week, President Biden visited Syracuse to announce funding for Micron. This funding not only helps the business, but it also will decrease unemployment and help the county's economy.
Well, Micron, I mean, the size of Micron is just immense, and it's something that not one area can handle in terms of jobs, in terms of housing, in terms of just the overall economic impact. So when you look at a place like Micron and you look at the proximity of what we have in Oneida County and working collaboratively with Onondaga County, I mean, it just gels together. So when you have a place like Micron that's building this massive plant over the next several years and, you know, adding more jobs, there's going to be a need for housing. People are going to be traveling back and forth. So, you know, our benefit is, you know, looking at more housing, looking at more workers, you know, attracting more of that workforce because of the close proximity, and I think that, you know, it all blends in. And I think what Micron does benefits Wolfspeed and Danfoss and Indium and AIS, and the list goes on and vice versa. So it's a win all the way around.
Although the change won't be immediate, over the next few years, problems with housing and unemployment will get better. Reporting in Utica, I'm Jessica Landman, Eyewitness News.
And looking across the